Hello friends, welcome back to bankexamstoday.com. Today we will do an important chapter, that is profit and loss. So profit and loss chapter involves various terms like cost price, selling price, mark price, profit and loss. So first of all, let me explain you what is profit, cost, selling price, etc. etc. So for example, you own a shop, you have a shop, you are running this shop, a stationery shop, and you bought a pen from the wholesaler for rupees 10. You bought a pen from a wholesaler for rupees 10, so that is your cost price. So rupees 10 is your cost price. Now you're selling one piece of pen for rupees 12. Now rupees 12 is your selling price. And that rupees 2 is your margin, and that is your profit. So the formula to get profit is equal to selling price SP minus cost price. So for example, you bought a pen for rupees 10, but nobody is ready to buy this for 12 rupees. So now, to clear your funds, to maintain the flow of your working capital, you are selling it for rupees 8 instead of rupees 12. Now the selling price will be less than the selling price will be less than the cost price, and you will incur the loss. So the formula to calculate the loss is also the same. So in case of profit, the selling price minus the cost price, the selling price was 12 and the cost price was 10. You got a profit of rupees 2. So in case of loss, the selling price is rupees 8 and the cost price is rupees 10, and there is a loss of rupees 2. And whenever there is a negative sign in this formula, there will be a loss. So in case of profit, that is a case of profit, it's in positive. So in case of loss, the outcome will be negative. When we deduct cost price from the selling price, there will be a the outcome will be negative, so there will be a loss. Now I will explain you how to calculate the profit percentages. As same in the previous example, the cost price is rupees 10 and the selling price is rupees 12. The profit is rupees 2. You can remember that profit is equal to selling price minus cost price is equal to profit. Now to calculate the profit percentage or gain percentage, the formula to get the profit percentage is profit divided by cost price multiplied by 100. Now the profit is rupees 2 and the selling price is rupees 10 and multiplied it by 100. Now the profit percentage is 20%. In case of loss, if you want to calculate the loss percentage, so for example, the selling price is rupees 8 instead of rupees 12, it is rupees 8. Now you are incurring loss of rupees 2. So first of all, let's calculate the loss. The loss is rupees 2. Selling price minus cost price is equal to loss. It will be negative, so it will be loss. The loss percentage will be loss divided by cost price multiplied by 100. Similarly, the loss is rupees 2. the selling price is rupees 10 and multiplied it by 100, then you will get 20% as the loss percentage. Now we will do some simple questions. A dishonest dealer sells his goods at cost but he uses 960 gram weight for 1 kg. What is his profit percentage? So to solve these kind of questions, there is a simple formula. Just note it down. Gain or profit percentage is equal to error divided by true value minus error. So here the error is 40 grams. He uses a 9860 gram rig instead of 1 kg or 100 grams. So there is an error of 1000 grams, 1000 grams minus 960 grams. The error is 40 grams, and the true value is 1 kg or 1000 grams. So the gain percentage, we need to multiply by 100. So error is 40 gram divided by the true value is 1000 grams minus 40 multiplied by 100. So it comes out to be 40 over 960 multiplied by 100. So it comes out to be about 25 over 6. 400 divided by 96. 4 the power 1 over 6 percentage is our answer. That is our answer. The profit earned by selling an article for rupees 832 is equal to the loss when the same article is sold for rupees 448. What should be the selling price to make a profit of 50%? Now let's take the first case. If an article is sold for rupees 832, the profit is equal to the loss when the same article is sold for 448. So in both of the cases, the profit is equal to loss, and so we can assume profit and loss as X. So in the first case, the cost price of article plus the profit, that is X, is equal to 832. And in the second case, cost minus the loss, and the selling price is 448, and that is the second case, this one. Let's just deduct it. It's gone. So 2 of cost is equal to 1280. So now cost price of the product is equal to 1280 minus 2, and that becomes 640. Rupees 640 is the cost. So if the seller wants to earn 50% profit, then we need to multiply it with 150 over 100, and that becomes 960. So rupees 960 is the desired selling price, and A is our answer. If a man reduces the selling price of his fan from rupees 400 to rupees 380, his loss increases by 2%. What is the cost price of the fan? First of all, when the man reduces the price of the fan from rupees 300 to rupees 380, his loss increases by rupees 20. Loss increases by rupees 20. And in percentage, the loss increased by 2%. So 2% of the value of the cost price of the product is 20 rupees. What is 100%? So if 2% is 20 rupees, the 100% would be 100 divided by 2. That would be rupees 1000. So 1000 rupees is the cost price of the fan. And that is our answer. A man bought a horse and a carriage for rupees 3000. He sold the horse at a gain of 20% and the carriage at a loss of 10%, thereby gaining 2% on the whole. Find the value of horse. So first of all, let the cost price of horse as, let the cost price of horse as X, and let the cost price of carriage as Y. Now he sold the horse at a gain of 20%. So what is the profit? How much profit did he earn by selling the horse? Profit on selling the horse. That is 20% of cost of X, or you can write it as 1 over 5 of X. Now what is the loss on sale of carriage? First of all, the value of X and Y, the cost price of horse and carriage is given as rupees 3000. So X plus Y is equal to 3000. So what should be the value of Y? The value of Y is equal to 3000 minus X. But here we need to find the value of cost price of horse. So the value of Y is equal to 3000 minus X. So the loss on the carriage is 10% of the cost of carriage. So it is 1/10 of Y, and put the value of Y here. So it is 1/10 of 3000 minus X. So he made some profit on by selling the horse, and then he made some loss by selling the carriage. And at the end of day, by selling both these things, both a horse and the carriage, he made a profit. So he made some profit by selling the horse, and then he made some loss by selling the carriage, and thereby he earned 2% on the whole, 2% of 3000, and that is 60 rupees. So let's make an equation out of it. That was 1/5 of X. That was a profit we earned by selling the horse. There was loss 1/10 of Y, and the value of Y is 3000 minus X. is equal to 60. That is the total profit we've earned from the whole transaction. Then simplify this. 1 over 5x minus 300, open up the brackets, minus x over 10 is equal to 60. It was plus here. 2x plus x is equal to 60 plus 300. It comes out to be 3x divided by 10 is equal to 360. X is equal to 360 multiplied by 10 over 3. So the value of x, or the value of horse, is rupees 1200. So in case you want the value of y, simply deduct 1200 from this, and that is 1800. So this was asked from us, that what is the value of horse, cost price of horse, and that is 1200, and 1200 is our answer. A shopkeeper sells his goods at 6% loss and uses a weight of 900 grams for a 1 kg weight. So find his profit percentage. First of all, let cost price, let the cost price of each gram of product is equal to rupee 1. Okay. Now his cost price is cost price of the 900 gram. As he's selling, assume that he's selling 1 kg of the product. So the cost price of 900 grams is rupees 900. So the selling price of the 900 grams, as he's lying that he's giving away 1 kg of the product, but he's incurring a loss of 6%. So he's selling the product for 940. Nine. So he gained, his profit is 940 minus 900. So that is rupees 40. So his profit percentage is equal to profit, that is rupees 40, divided by cost price, that is rupees 900, multiplied by 100. So that is 4.44%, and that is our answer. Cost price of 15 apples is equal to selling price of 12 apples. Find the profit percentage. To understand this question, for let a person is having 15 apples. He bought 15 apples for some money, and then he sold 12 apples out of it, and he recovered all the money that he invested in buying 15 apples. So that means after selling 12 apples, he recovered all the money. Still he left with 3 apples. So what is left with him is his profit. That is the profit. 3 apples is his profit. So to calculate the profit percentage, simply profit divided by cost price multiplied by 100. So the profit here is 3 apples that he saved, and the cost price is 12 multiplied by 100. So it is 25%. 25% is the profit percentage, and that is our answer. Thanks for watching this video. You can buy the Quantitative Aptitude Made Easy book for more practice questions from bankexamstudy.com. Call me or drop me a mail.